Hey team, it's super great to be back. I'm so excited to start making some content again and to especially be back making Sims content. I love making videos for The Sims and I've had so many different ideas, and so I'm excited to get up and running again and be back. Today we're going to start with the new pack and we're going to start a new legacy, which I'm super excited about. It's something that I've been thinking about since April, and the new pack is actually perfect with it. It's day one of having the pack out for everyone. I've been watching Game Changers and been so jealous, but I have my glass of chocolate milk and I am ready to go. Just super excited to be here. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've had this character Frank in mind for a while. Pretty much since I've had I think back in April is when I first made this guy, so I just kind of changed his look a little bit to include more of the country living cast items. But today we're gonna get started and kind of build his lot a little bit. We're gonna use like the free pawn tool that everyone should have now that came with an update this past week, and just kind of have some fun with it. And yeah, I'm super excited. He has 1,800 simoleons because I'm kind of doing a legacy challenge a little bit. So the story behind Frank is that he's a generational farmer, but someone took his land. So someone repossessed the land, or he didn't inherit the land, but the land should have gone to him. But because of how things worked out, he wasn't the oldest heir, so he didn't receive it. He wasn't the son of the oldest heir, but it was his father who kind of cared for the land and everything else. So I'm making that into the story a little bit too, because there's already some lore going behind. And this game pack has some really great lore, which I know a lot of Simmers are happy about, because that's what older Sim games were about. Not that I ever really played them, but it is really fun to have some more backstory. But anyway, yeah, meet Mr. Frank Beans. His mother is going to be related to, I'm going to go show you right now. His mother is going to be related to the Watsons, and this will be, this guy right here is the one who took over this land. So this land technically should be Frank's. His family had run it for a while. It was their farm, but he, unfortunately, it was his mother who was a Watson, not his father. So when Grandpa passed away, they kind of kicked them off the land. They moved out of Henford-on-Bagley. His parents did, Frank's parents, but Frank came back after his parents passed away, and he's looking to kind of continue their legacy because he believes, you know, they worked that land for years. Thomas's dad left. And it kind of matches their story a little bit. The Watson family, this is built-in lore in the game, is inheriting the family estate was always the plan, but Thomas may be in over his head. For a man who equates success with crop size, he's losing both his confidence and his family. While his life, Raimi loves the country air, her feelings for her husband are becoming stale and her affections have wandered. The oldest of the three children, Rashida, sorry if I get these names totally wrong, feels trapped, preferring to dream of a future outside of Henford-on-Bagley, dreams that have sparked something between her and a kindred soul. The two youngest children couldn't be more different. I know I'm gonna get this wrong. Imran treasures the security of life at home, while Myra can be found bravely venturing out into the unknown. Will this hectic family come together or fall apart in their old new home? And so I'm kind of adding in with Frank here that, and I need to type it up. I just haven't typed it up yet. That's his cousin. That was the land that they grew up on. The house that family is living in used to be his. So, you know, their relationships kind of rocky. There's some hard feelings within there, and I'm gonna go in and shape those relations too. But we're gonna, Thomas doesn't get along too well with Frank because, you know, Frank and his family believes the land should be theirs, but you know, the family kind of disagrees, and then there's already turmoil there. You know, I have some kind of ideas sparking a little bit, but we will see. Anyway, we're going to kind of pick up on where this is, and Frank also, you know, he's not looking to come in and steal the land back, but he's going back and he's kind of looking to prove that he should have been the rightful heir because of his talents and his abilities. And I'm not going to cheat all his skills up just because I do want to play that, but he has like the country caretaker aspiration. He's an animal enthusiast. He loves the outdoors. He's just a good guy. He is kind of looking to prove that he has what it takes, and that's what should be what inherits the land, not who belongs to who, and his mother was kind of left out in that. And so that's kind of what he's coming back for. And I'm excited to work with the lore that the sim team came up with, because there's some really fun sims in here. This is the family that I'm the most familiar with, but we'll get started and we'll just kind of go. 2 Old Mill Lane is where I'm going to go. It's still a pretty large lot. It's a 50 by 40, so I'm hoping that will be okay as far as like caring for animals and different things go. I know the animal sheds are pretty large, and so are like the chicken coops, and I want there to be a pretty large substantial garden as well for him to take care of. Do you call it a garden, or would you call it farmland at this point, because it's kind of more farming than it is gardening, but I don't know. But and this is the kicker, because this is the idea that I've had for a while before this pack was even announced. I want him to live in a tent. And I realize this might sound like super odd, but I think it would be hilarious, and we're only starting with these 1800 simoleons again. Typically that's normal for Sims Legacy challenges. If you want to make it harder, you can start with 0. If you know, I'm kind of doing a challenge, but I'm not at the same time. I want to have fun with it, and I want to be able to tell the story that I've been thinking of for a while, and I think, you know, I just need a little bit of cash to do that, but it should be fine otherwise. But yeah, we're gonna go with this tent. I think he would put it over by the tree. Campfire as well. I'm gonna go, and maybe I don't view these things as cheating. I think they're good buffers. They're already in the game. You might as well add them. So yeah, this is the little setup. I'm gonna add some terrain paint and probably a pond, but I also want to make sure that we get these guys in here. And I don't know how much the oversized crops are. Are they in here? They are not. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that, like, right here. And I realize that it's probably kind of funny to prioritize like the plots of land before like anything else, but at the same time, I think that would be his priority. He wants to get the farm up and running again, and it's, you know, that time of year where he needs to get thinking about that. So that's just what I'm imagining, and why I am kind of choosing that over anything else. Ooh, we have also enough money for a chicken coop, which is pretty dang cool. I didn't think we would. And I've like seen that the fencing's kind of cheap, so I'm excited about that too, because we can kind of add in. We're not gonna have enough. Okay, so I'm not gonna. We have the coop. and we have our plots, but I need to make sure that I can afford to buy some crops in the first place. But let's get, I don't really know if I want that mailbox. I really wish they would have come up with a different mailbox specifically for this world. Not that this one's like terrible or anything like that, but that's one part of like the new expansion packs that I really look forward to is like these cute mailboxes are super cute that came from Cats and Dogs. But I don't know, we'll just get kind of like an older looking run-down version and kind of say, you know, that makes sense. He just kind of bought, maybe like threw something together, picked it up at the hardware store. Oh, the yellow's so cute. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted. I'm very excited to play this game. But yeah, just kind of choosing not really like hardcore stuff. I'm saying that, you know, like he moved here with what money his parents left him after they passed away, bought the land, and just had, sorry, I'm getting so many texts and I'm using my phone for a camera. Bought the land, had a tent and stuff kind of left over, and then had whatever money to kind of like till the ground, buy some seed, and invest in a chicken coop, and we'll see if we can invest in a chicken yet. And yeah, that should be good. I'm going to make sure that cooler works because that also is a huge thing. But let's have some fun with the different terrain stuff that we have going on now. Terrain tools. Okay, so this is the new water tool. I'm going to escape it for a second. I think I want to build like a little pond back here because it just seems like a good place for something. So let's see. Lower water. Okay. There's no pond at this location. Can you only add it here? Maybe I'm... Okay, so you lower this first. Okay, yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. Kind of make it an interesting shape. I don't know. We can raise that up a little bit. I don't know if I want it to be that deep. Yeah, but that's kind of cool. That's an interesting shape. Okay, and now we fill it with water. Oh, how cool. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so glad that this is like free for everyone too. Like, that's really cool. All right. Because I just think that adds an interesting element to the game. Like, you don't have to have this game pack in order to create interesting things at your lot. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. So let's see. Let's add these things in. And how cute. Oh, we're going to add fishing because I already gave him the like of fishing. So it just kind of makes sense that he would have somewhere to fish on the lot as well. Does that have other colors? No, it's only that color. Okay. I don't know. I always look for like a darker wood, but that's just me. I'll put it like here. How does that look? I kind of like the look of it coming out of the ground a little bit. Okay. Bog log. Oh, how cool. You guys, this is so much fun. Oh, look how cool. I don't have money to spend on this stuff. Oh, I love it. How much are like the ducks and stuff? Oh my gosh. They're okay. I'm investing in some mallard ducks. We're gonna put them there. I'm so excited to see this, you guys. I freaking love ducks. And when I loaded into this lot, there's like a fox over by where Frank is standing, and so I'm so excited to go meet him too. But I knew I needed to like build first instead of focusing on that. Oh, how fun. Okay. And I don't really know how, like, to make this look really natural. So I'm gonna need to, like, kind of maybe look up some reference pictures and, like, come back to this. But I'm very excited to just have this as an option in the game, and I'm excited for everyone to be able to have this in the game too, because it's just super fun, and it's a fun option. Reeds, that's hilarious. Okay. Maybe it's like up here too. Can you make these smaller as well? Oh, cool. Okay. I'm in love with this, you guys. Okay, I need to be careful. I'm spending all my money. But isn't that super fun? Oh, why did I just do all dragonflies? That was silly of me. I was thinking they were fireflies. We can have some dragonflies around, but that's not really what I'm looking for. I want there to be, like, mostly fireflies. That's mosquito, firefly. Okay. That was my bad for doing that. And I think over here, oh my gosh, okay. That's super fun and exciting. Okay. Sorry for freaking out. But that's fun. And then let's go in and let's add some just regular old terrain paint and make this a lot more exciting. Oh, okay, so they changed where stuff is. Where's the just regular terrain paint? Is it this? Okay, I was just under the wrong category. Do or die scratchy in places, maybe? Smarter than soil. And then we'll add, we're gonna do this. This is my first time trying the new terrain tools too, so if I'm being ridiculous about stuff, I apologize. But we're gonna just kind of add some in too, right there. And then maybe grab some stone. I don't care for this. I've seen it in videos and I just think it's kind of horrible and I just don't get it. Like, this stuff is better as far as stone goes, but that's not with the new pack. It's just its base game, which is cool too, but it's just kind of weird that I don't know, it's an option. And I guess for right now, since he just moved in, it wouldn't make sense to have, like, a really well established anything, but I do want to make it just a little bit more interesting to look at than what it is right now. So we're just gonna go about our business, kind of adding in some stuff. I think he would have gotten a little bit of just for the fire and that purpose. Maybe I need to make this just a little bit smaller. So when you load into the lot, he's not here. Interesting. But when you load into the lot, I'm guessing you load in on this side so we can make it back to the square. And we're going to make it smaller. And we're going to go like that. Add that little bit of a, we'll go like this too. Not like perfect, but, and then maybe it like comes up over this way, just for now. Then maybe we can like put some stuff, like, and what I'm imagining maybe is like, this will be garden, this will be the, oh, sorry. Right here will be home, eventually, garden, front area, and then livestock back here. And that's just kind of again, what I'm picturing right now, these are all subject to change, of course, as like things always are, but yeah, that's just kind of what I'm picturing. I'm gonna make it like not so quite a perfect circle because there's no way in like real life that's what it would look like, but I just again wanted to make it a little bit more visually interesting because, you know, sometimes you do these things and it's just a little like too perfect, and I think I'm gonna make that just a little bit thinner and have this be a little bit lighter so we can get it to the edge of the lot a little bit more without it looking super odd. And we'll curve this out a little bit more too. Them over by the pond as well, because it's just kind of weird for it to be. I'm gonna make this bigger so I can do, oh wow, that gets large. That gets large now, my dudes. What the freak? Oh, this is so much fun. I'm having so much fun, Mom. Okay, we're not gonna make it so thin. There we go. Add in a little dirt. Make it a little dirty over here. Get it from that angle. Oh, all the sides. Make it a little interesting. Okay, and then go like this. Terrain paint is so great because it just adds another level of interest to the build, and it's completely free. And it's great too that like the pond is free, and like the duck options and the reeds are so cheap as well, because you can easily add this into any starter home. And I mean, like, granted, I'm playing like a legacy challenge, so it's a little bit different as far as like my money restrictions go. Like, this isn't normal. It's not normally this low starting out with. Normally you'd have a little bit more money. Like, I would have had like, I think $6,000 after buying this lot, and that's pretty good for as big as it is. Like, I don't think you can really get that in real life, at least not where I live. Housing is so expensive. I don't know where it's like other parts of the world, so I can only speak from my own experience. But yeah, oh, how fun. I want to see what this looks like in non-build mode. I'm trying to decide if I want to, I think I am going to add just a little bit lighter, and we'll go like a thin, maybe. I'm just trying to decide if that looks good or not. And it probably will look like a heck of a lot better once I can get some fencing. But for now, I think that that's what I'm gonna do. And we'll make it bigger so I don't have to go and do that. Alrighty. Like I said, and then come in with like, not sand, putter's put, salted earth, and maybe make it a little fainter and a little smaller. Like, yeah, buddy, that's it. Kind of like over here. Make it smaller to go along here. Just make it look like it's a walked path instead of, you know, like brand new, because maybe he's been here for a little bit. But we do want to, like, I like it being darker around the plots of the land, just because it's like that's where he's growing his stuff. So, you know, maybe he just watered it, that kind of thing, kind of having that look more of the time. And we can add in like a little bit of more to just make it a little more interesting. And go back to the first one we had, and just soften up the edges a little bit more, just to make it look a little bit more natural than it's just sitting like that. Cool. Alright. And then I'm gonna add it to the trees as well. But I'm gonna go back through with, yeah. See, if you just add like the dirt under this, it just makes it seem a lot more realistic, because, you know, you don't see like flowers growing straight from grass really. And I like how this land has like all the rocks as well, because that's an interesting aspect. You know, maybe this plot of land's been sitting for a second and you know, hasn't had really anyone to develop it. Maybe it belonged to someone for a while and they're looking to sell it, who knows, right? So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And it's super fun. I really don't like how square that is. Let's go in with an eraser and kind of bloop, 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 bloop. It shouldn't, oh. It wouldn't be this perfect in real life, you know? Okay. That's really fun. And I think that that's all I'm gonna do for this time. I have no idea how long I've been playing for, but this will be back and we'll do some Let's Play. I'm excited to do my first Let's Play with this. We're gonna add more to the build. We'll go see what those ducks look like in reality instead of it just being, why does that look so dark compared to everything else? That's strange. Sometimes the sim does weird stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's 2 foxes. Chili. I don't think I have anything. Can you not? I thought you could like speak to Chili and stuff, but that's so fun. Maybe once you're unpaused you can, oh look at them, foxes. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. No, don't run away. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, of course you're gonna go light the fire. Classic Sims. I'm curious. Can you have a quick meal? Oh, you can, even with the lot challenge. Okay. Good to know. I didn't think that that was a thing, but yay! Okay, these aren't super expensive. I'm so excited. Oh, look how cute! The little dragonflies, the ducks. Oh. I'll make this better, but for now, this has been super duper fun, and I'm excited to play more.